Stick around to the end of the video to find out how to keep safe on the internet with Surfshark VPN. While the big six clubs in the Premier League attract the most attention, there is a wealth of talent beyond those teams. So, what if we constructed a side of the best players from outside of Liverpool, the two Manchester teams, Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur? The rules are simple. The selection takes into account performances over the 2020 calendar year, and the team must function as a team. Chemistry matters. Now firstly, we must decide on a formation and style of play. Which team outside of the top six has had the best calendar year? Well, looking at performances from just 2020, it's Southampton. They're the only side outside the top six to make it in a 2020 top six league table. And there are a few other reasons to employ Southampton's 4-2-2-2. They are a pressing side, which is fashionable, and they employ a back four with which most players are familiar. They also have two strikers, which allows us to pick more than once from the extraordinary pool of talent in that position. So how does this formation determine our starting 11? What qualities are we looking for? Well, the goalkeeper needs to have good distribution, long and short. The fullbacks need to be energetic and capable of providing attacking thrust in the wide areas. The centre-back should be good on the ball, but defensively solid. The midfield should be able to press and win the ball, but also contribute to vertical progressive passing. From the wide attackers comes creativity, but also enough defensive ability to help the press. And the strikers must be able to drift wide, run the channels, drop off to press, and of course, finish chances. So while the selection of the starting 11 and the rest of the squad will have some basis in statistics, it's also crucial that they work as a team. And for that reason, there will be some contentious omissions. Although at the end of this, we'll pick a squad of 23 for depth, and which allows some tactical changes. So there are two names that demand inclusion: Jamie Vardy and Jack Grealish. At the time of writing, Grealish has 10 goals and 7 assists in the last calendar year, wins more fouls than any Premier League player, and contributes ball carrying, shot creation and key passes. He's the only possible choice for the left wing role. Wilfred Zaha, Harvey Barnes and Richarlison are unlucky to face such stiff competition. Vardy is the league's most consistent striker. He's adapted his game to rely less on pace and to become more of a predatory penalty box operator. His subtle shifts of movement are superb, his finishing efficiency remarkable, and he's also a hard worker without the ball. Two strikers warranted significant consideration to partner Vardy: Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Raul Jimenez. Calvert-Lewin brings physicality, pressing and a significant aerial threat, and Jimenez is a superb link man and finisher. But we've picked Danny Ings. He's the best pressing striker in the league, and at the time of writing, with 22 goals, he's the competition's top scorer this calendar year. Both he and Vardy can drop deep or wide and link play, both press well, and both will put away the chances created by the rest of the team. Now in goal, Newcastle United's Martin Dubravka and Crystal Palace's Vicente Gaeta were the top performers when considering goals they conceded versus the expected goals against they faced. But despite currently recovering from an injury, Dubravka is our choice on the basis he was playing behind a less solid defence and had more to do, while his distribution is also solid enough. Fullbacks are key to this system. Ryan Bertrand and Ender Stevens came close on the left, but with the most assists and deep completed crosses in the league after Andy Robertson, Lucas Digne is selected. Digne also has the highest expected assists per 90 in his position over the last calendar year, and would work well in tandem with Grealish, overlapping the midfielder and adding real thrust down that flank. On the right, Ricardo Pereira is discounted because of long-term injury. His replacement, Timothy Castagne, has done well, while George Baldock, Ryan Fredericks and Tariq Lamptey also made strong claims, but our selection is Luke Ayling. Although he's only been in the Premier League for the last quarter of the year, and has yet at the time of writing to register a goal or assist, no fullback other than Trent Alexander-Arnold has made more progressive passes per 90. While he's top 5 for key passes, passes to the penalty area and through passes per 90 among all right backs. He's also able to tuck in and make a back three in build-up, possesses extraordinary stamina and work rate, and is excellent in the press. Our two centre-backs are Brighton's Adam Webster and Burnley's James Tarkowski. Both possess good defensive numbers and can play out from the back. This duo offers a stable base from which to build and is defensively very strong. Webster also excels at bringing the ball out and will add some transitional dynamism to the team. So coming into the midfield, one selection is clear. Wilfred Ndidi leads the league for possession-adjusted interceptions and is third for successful defensive actions per 90. Aerially strong, he'll help our team contest the long balls that will come from the press. But who goes alongside him? Well, we've gone for Thomas Souček from West Ham. He was a transformational signing for the Hammers, does everything well, and is one of the league's few genuine box-to-box midfielders, adding a goal threat arriving from deep positions. Now that just leaves our right midfielder, where the outstanding choice is Everton's James Rodriguez. Of right-side players, he already has the best assists per 90 and 5th best non-penalty goals per 90 in the league for the period under consideration. He's not the best presser, but with Ayling behind him, that shouldn't matter too much. He can slow play up, drift inside, and play crossfield passes to Grealish with a creativity no one else outside the top 6 can manage. And that is our Tifo 11. But because we couldn't stick to 11, here's the full tournament-style list of 23. As a business that uses the internet, lol, safety and security are two very important things. Even Tifo, Lord of the Internet, must deal with these things on a daily basis, and sometimes it can be really hard to find the right solutions. Wouldn't it be great if there was one solution which got rid of most of those problems? Well, I'm going to tell you about one. Most internet users aren't even aware of the amount of surveillance, limitation, and data mining done with their personal information. Surfshark VPN can get rid of all of these problems for you with an easy-to-use one-for-all solution. Surfshark turns you into an anonymous and hard-to-trace online user and makes the internet a safer and more enjoyable place for you. With a click of a button, you can forget about data mining and intrusive advertisement. And guess what? It automatically starts up whenever you start your computer, so you don't even have to remember, because I wouldn't remember. So go to surfshark.deals/Tifo, enter the promo code Tifo for 84% off and 4 extra months free. And be safe online, Tifo viewers.